Hey everybody, welcome to another recap of American Idol. This is the show I've been waiting for. It's the Lennon-McCartney songbook tonight. It's like the Glenn Ross leads. Everybody wants them. Alright, so the judges, I'm going to have to do a little criticism of the judges tonight. Simon came out in a stretched out maternity tee. I'm sure it was very expensive, but it came across so Fonzie. Randy, same old ratty varsity sweater that you wear every week. Will you change it up already? Kara, overdressed as usual. Ellen, in a button-down. Predictable. Alright, so I think the judges should consult a wardrobe consultant because I'm tired of seeing the same old crap from them every week. There was a message from Sir Paul. Good luck, kids. Don't F it up. So Aaron Kelly started off. This week they had to talk smack about the other contestants, so everybody agreed that he's Yoda. Yoda he is. He sang The Long and Winding Road. He's a great singer, but I think his voice was really a little bit underdeveloped at age 17 for this song. He did an okay job, even though the tempo was just a little bit too slow, I think. Kind of boring a little bit. Katie Stevens. Guess what? The other contestants think she's a bitch and nobody likes her. Just kidding. She does a mean single ladies dance. She sang Let It Be. The judges went freaking crazy over this. I think because they ripped her to shreds last week and they felt bad. I didn't think it was very memorable, though. I mean, it was okay. It was almost bordering on boring for me. Sorry, I just didn't get it, but Ryan had a little slight for her at the end of her performance when he said that she grew physically since last week. And here I am sitting thinking, she looks like she's put on a few. You know, it's probably nerves and everything, but for him to say something like that, oof, even if it was a double entendre. Alright, Andrew Garcia. He's Mr. Personality. Now, I'm not saying this to be mean, but there is a striking resemblance between him and Kim Jong-il. I'm sorry, I'm just making an observation. Does anybody else notice that? Can't Buy Me Love was the song that you chose. I hated it. I'm sorry. I love that song, and I just hated what he did with it. It was so Michael Bublé, but Michael Bublé with an acoustic guitar. It was kind of corny. Simon was right. I wanted to like it because I really like him, but I couldn't like it. I'm sorry. Michael Lynch next. Guess what? He's annoying. I could have told you that, and I don't even know him. When he was growing up, he was in a performing family, kind of like the Brady Bunch, I guess, called the Lynch Mob. And he chose the song Eleanor Rigby. I hated this, too. All I could think of was Simon saying, that's a bit self-indulgent. But Simon didn't. I guess Simon didn't like it as much as the other judges did, but I'm sorry, it was just crap. He can sing, but the whole thing was very High School Musical. And Randy was all like, whoa, Glee's popular now. Yes, but Glee is not American Idol. This is about being a pop star, not a supporting member of the Glee Club. Alright, Crystal Bauer Socks. She's Mama Socks because guess what? She's got a kid. That's a stretch. Alright, so she was the best performance of the night for me. She sang Come Together. And when she first came out on the stage and I saw the didgeridoo, I was just like, what the hell is going on here? And when the didgeridoo first started playing, I still wasn't convinced. But then when she started singing, I thought to myself, this is working. This is amazing. That was genius. She wins. Show over. You don't need to watch the rest of the season. Done. Check, please. All right. Tim Urban up next. He smiles 24/7. I don't know why. And he probably doesn't know why, but he does. I guess he's a happy guy. He sang All My Lovin'. And I have to agree with Randy. It was good for Tim Urban. He's just not on the same level that the other contestants are on. But he had fun, and it showed, and he's probably going to be through another week. So, good for you, Tim Urban. Casey James up next. He's gorgeous, but he laughs like a hyena. Everybody's got a flaw. So he sang Jealous Guy. I thought this was a fabulous song choice for him. and he gave a really heartfelt performance. But honey, you gotta watch your tone. You cross over into goat speak very easily. Your vibrato turns very harsh, and it's not something that's enjoyable to hear. So if he could just keep that goat under control, I think he's going to definitely be in the top. Siobhan Magnus, she's weird. Have you seen her outfits from Hollywood Week to now? She sang Across the Universe. I was wondering who was going to sing this song because it's one of my favorite Beatles songs. She was very nasal, though. She tried to switch it up this week and be all quiet and, mysteriously quiet. And I thought the whole thing was a little going nowhere. I'm so glad she didn't scream, though. Thank you for not screaming at the end. She kind of toned it down. She kind of did a little baby scream, but at least it wasn't the full-on scream. Lee DeWise closed the show. He's a worrywart, and he's also besties with Garcia. Those guys know how to have fun, and they're probably going to get married and have a baby Danny Goki. I could totally see that. He sang Hey Jude, and I thought, well, that's probably a good song choice for him. But then halfway through the song, a bagpiper comes down the steps. And I'm thinking, yeah, Lee DeWise is sitting around with Andrew Garcia, a.k.a. Kim Jong-il, and I could just see it all now. It's 12 o'clock at night, and he's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a bagpiper come out in the middle of my song. That's just what this song needs. I'm sorry, it didn't work for me. The guy was in full, Beefeater costume. It was so gimmicky. And to boot, he was all pitchy during the beginning of the song, and he was probably nervous about the whole bagpiper thing. I love the arrangement. I love the tone of his voice, so he gets a pass from me. All right, so tomorrow, somebody's going to go home. You know it's going to happen. But they're also going to have Rihanna and Jason Derulo. So, until tomorrow, much love.